Okay, so just a quick look at the board itself. It is tweed right here and with many layers of lacquer, so it's really hard and you can mount your pedals on top of it. And I think it looks really cool, this tweed look right there. I really dig this. And as you can tell, you can have it, you can take it out of the case if you want to and just use it on the floor, or you could, like I do, just use it sitting in the rack case. And it's a really cool board, I think. So this is the rack case the board comes in, and on top of the case it has additional room for stuff you would need if you are going to a live gig or a studio. Different tools, and of course picks, an extra battery, stuff for the power supply, guitar cable, extra tubes, power cable, strings, an extra pedal if something should go wrong, and this is guitar cabinet simulator if the amp dies and you have to go direct. Just stuff you would need on a live gig to make sure that you're probably safe through the entire evening. So that's the top of the pedal board, and everything can be removed, of course. So just pull this away and you have the board sitting in the flight case down here, and like I said, if you want to take it out, you can just grab it and pull it out of the case right there and put it on the floor. I tend to leave it like this. So let's talk about the cables I'm using and the plugs and the power supply and everything. So all the patch cables right here are made for the board by Pedalboard, and it's something they call old school patch cable. Don't know much about it other than it sounds really good. Has a really open sound. It sounds, for a lack of a better word, it sounds natural, I think. Has a sweet top end. I really like it, and every patch cable will color your sound in some way, so you have to find one that colors your sound in a way that you like. And I really dig these cables, they sound really good. And the plugs right here are Switchcraft, and I've been using those for years. They've never ever failed me even once, so I really like those, would highly recommend them. The power supply right here was recommended to me by Pedalboard. It's the Yankee HSM10, and I don't have any issues with hum or noise or anything. It's just dead quiet, and it can give you AC power, DC power, and everything from 9, 12, 15, 18, 24 volts, so you can really power the entire pedal board with this guy. I'm really happy about this, I must say. I've used Voodoo Lab power supplies in the past, and those are amazing too. I really like them. I have those on my other board, but yeah, this one seems to be really great for this small pedal board. Just a quick word on why I have redone the board. I mean, it was really great as it was, but the main reason is this big guy right here, the Revival Drive. I really wanted to see if I can build a pedal board around this guy, having all my overdriven tones coming from the Revival Drive. I mean, the old pedals on this board, I had 3 overdrives or boosters, and they were great. I had the exotic Scott Henderson RC booster. I loved that pedal. I had the Alan Hines signature exotic pedal, great overdrive, and I had the Andy Timmons JHS pedal, which is a killer distortion. They were all great, but I just wanted to try something new, try to have all my sounds from this guy right here. So I have built the board around this one and just added the pedals I thought I needed to complement this big box right here. It's a revolutionary pedal in my world, and so that's the reason why I wanted to make a new board. The Revival Drive is the thing. So are we in tune? Let's check it out. Yeah, pretty much, I think. Okay, you could say this is a tuner, and everybody knows what a tuner does, but I like the Polytune Mini because it's small and true bypass. And I will say there's no need to use $1 million on great pedals or amps or a great guitar if you are out of tune or something like this. I don't think that you'll find many fans of that sound, of that tuning. So you need to be in tune, and I could say that I've placed the Polytune after the Cali 76 and the Revival Drive because the Cali has a really great buffer built in, and that will sort of shoot the signal through the board. And usually I wouldn't recommend running through a tuner. I would usually have it on like a little breakout box with an isolated out to the tuner, but In this case, I've tried removing it and going straight from the Cali to the revolver drive, and then I put it back in. And in this case, maybe because of the great buffer in here, I really can't tell a difference. And it's nice to have it right here, and the pedalboard is really small, so if I can't hear it, no need to have something else. But if you're having trouble with that, I would recommend getting a little dedicated buffer with a tuner out or something instead. But it seems to work here. So that's the Polytune Mini. If I could have one wish come true about this, it would be that the display had more light, was brighter. If you're outside and playing an outdoor gig in really sunny weather, a lot of sunshine, it can be a little tricky to see all these little colors right here. Okay guys, so before the end of this video, I just want to give you, my advice on if you're planning to build a pedalboard looking somewhat like this. I just want to give you a few tips or tricks. Some I have mentioned in the video, but I just want to say once again, make sure you use good cables. No use in spending a lot of money on great pedals and then almost no money on poor patch cables. Use a great patch cable, something that you like the sound of, and good plugs too, and a good power supply. You want to have isolated power outputs for every pedal, no daisy chaining. I'm not saying it can't be done, I'm just saying that chances are that it might go wrong and give you some problems with hum or noise. A great power supply, good cables, then you're probably going to love the pedal that you just bought, and it's going to sound the way you thought it would. So make sure you do that. Now, in the description underneath this video, I will put links to every pedal demo I've made. I have made demos of the wah, the compressor, the revival drive, and this great delay. For some reason, not the EP booster, though I should have, since it's really a killer pedal. I'll put links to all these videos and to the old 2017 version of the pedalboard. And I really hope you want to subscribe, and if you have any questions, just ask them underneath the video. I'll be really happy about that. And tell your friends about the video, about my channel, and hopefully come back and see me for much more videos. Take care. See you.